Sailing the sandy seas. Oh my god, it's a sandbird! Hello everybody, Liddy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the previous video, we've conquered the Boomsday Galaxy as well as started off the Slipsand Galaxy. And today, we're going to be conquering this level and doing some more things, because we're epic. More epic than Mickey! That was a lame joke. Anyway, in this level, we have to, the arrows in the background thing, they'll tell you how the gravity works. How the gravity works in this level is that when you walk on the wall, the more smoother wall things, the gravity will follow you, which is pretty cool. Imagine if gravity would work like that in real life, that'd just be crazy. Anyway, there's the guys right there if you want them. You can duck under that fire bar thing. Things like that. That green pipe right there, that will take you back to the beginning of this room, so don't go into it. The orange pipe is the one that we want to go to. So you might be wondering, how am I supposed to get to that? Well, what you want to do is that you want... Okay, where am I going? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I just remembered. Anyway, what we want to do is that we want to go onto this square block thing to change gravity. I think I'm going to defy gravity. Yeah, I just ruined a song. I ruined every song I sing. So, anyway, back onto this planet thing. There's a planet like this in the first Mario Galaxy game. It is also in a desert level. It was more of a loop, and you had to go on, and there was a bunch of silver stars on it. But that's not the case for this one. And over here, this is the main planet for this mission. We have to go on the Sandbird. Anybody who's played Super Mario Sunshine should know that the Sandbird is one of the most hated levels in that game. I'm not one of those people. I actually really enjoy the Sandbird mission. But anyway, enough about that game. The Sandbird is not as difficult in this game as the Sandbird is in Super Mario Sunshine. The only real trouble you'll face are the Magic Koopas that will be everywhere, because they'll be teleporting a lot. A good strategy against them is to fire your star bit at them, because when they do that, as you can see right here, when they do that, they'll start blocking you with their wand, which gives you enough time to go over to them and use a spin attack. Do not use your jump attack in this area, because if you do, it'll be a little bit difficult to get back on the Sandbird. In some cases, it's okay. But especially when it speeds up right here, you do not want to do that. That is not a good idea. Some more coins right here if you want them. Avoid the cactus because they'll destroy part of the Sandbird, which is very rude of it. This is also a really good level to grind up on star bits, because there's a lot of star bits in this level, and as you can see right here, and as you can see on screen, I've actually died a couple of times in this mission. And because there's a lot of star bits in this level, I have over 100 star bits. So this is a pretty good level to grind up on star bits if you have a lot of 1-ups. The silver jump right there, he will follow you. This is the really difficult part of the mission. Thankfully, it doesn't last too long, and you can just jump up towards the last platform at the end of the Sandbird thing. So now what we're going to be doing is that we're going to go feed some hungry little mice. Yay, dialogue that we've already seen throughout the game a couple times. And let me just say, I love the background of this level, because you can see all those galaxies off in the distance. And it's really cool. I really like the background of this area. Give me this Starbit. I need to chop 1,500 of them. So yeah, this guy needs a lot of star bits. Yeah. That's the stuff. Also, I think we're about to transform. Fluzzard Wild Battlefield Glide. This level rips off the Fluzzard level! Fluzzard, he says you're okay and that you can glide with him. Will you glide with Fluzzard? If you glide through the big sun circle at the end, you win! But it's not easy, not easy! And he's not just saying that to repeat dialogue, well, kind of he is, but this level is not easy at all. This is a pretty difficult mission. This is one that often confuses me, mostly because this area coming up right here, Sun Gates required to get to the Comet Medal is still here, but the location of the second one always gets me because you normally wouldn't think to go around the planet. Yeah, it can get pretty confusing. The swamps right there, they are pretty evil, and so are those bonsai bills. You want to avoid pretty much everything in this level, except for the sun gate things, obviously. I really love this level because everything's all like getting destroyed and stuff, and doom and destruction and kittens are fun. And that was the last Sun Gate thing, so let's go grab our Comet Medal and go through the Sign Gate thingamajigger of jigginess. You flew, even Fluffy looks happy. Here, take this power star, thanks. Burn powers activate! Now it is time to go conquer the boss mission of World 5. It's so exciting! Bowser Jr.'s Boomsday machine. I can fly! What I really like about this level right here is that you can actually see the remains of the previous Bowser Jr. boss robot thing. It's a really cool detail, and I really like it. When I first saw this level, I literally got goosebumps from seeing the remains of it, and I was like, oh god, this is going to be scary. It's not actually that scary of a mission, and as I say that, I got hit by a bullet bill. And I got executed by this thing. There's a chance cube right here if you want it, so let's open the 1-up, and it's just a star pit. I'll root of it. One whole star pit! It's a very good idea to defeat all the enemies here before you do anything else. But now we're going to be getting the bullet bill. What you want to do is that you want to have the bullet bill follow you over to this glass dome thing. Right here, you have to point at the screen. You have to point at the screen to do stuff. If you hit the target right here, you will get a 1-up. There's some boomerang blows right there. They will cause you a little bit of trouble. The boomerangs are a little bit harder to avoid than the hammers. And the reason for that is because the boomerangs will most of the time come back at you. If you duck by pushing the Z button, you can go under them if I remember correctly. But they're not too different from the Hammer Bros, so you shouldn't have a whole lot of trouble. And as per usual, if you stomp them, you can get a 1-up. And now 1-up a coin. And before I do anything else, if you go onto the top left, the flagpole, you can get a 1-up. No, it's not. Why do I keep saying 1-up? It's not a 1-up. It's a life mushroom. Bleh, I cannot talk. And that sun in the background looks so pretty. I want to live on it. Over here is another one of those cannon things that you shoot out of. This is a really cool concept. I'm pretty sure this was in the first Galaxy game. And this cannon was those kind of cannons were actually a way that you had to get to one of the worlds in Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not entirely sure if they, well, they did use it in 3D Land. I'm not entirely sure about 3D World. But anyway, you want to use the Cloud Flower to get on top of this area right here, so that you can use your ground pound to destroy these rocks. This level rocks! I'm just kidding. My dad's gonna get angry if I let you get another Grand Star. Time to break up my Boomsday machine. I'll just relax here in my comfy cockpit. Watch you go boom! Alright, it's boss time. We are now fighting Bowser Jr. for the third time in the series. What we want to do is we want to use the cloud flower to get on top of these geyser cloud things. So that you can reach the top of the Bowser Jr.'s cockpit. You cannot stay up there too long because if you do, he will electrocute you, which is very rude. So yeah, you want to jump on top of him and then use a grab bound. Oh no, Bowser Jr. small boat! Alrighty then, what you want to do, well, it's the same strategy right now, but you need the second cloud flower to reach him. You have to keep moving because the electrical cannons will keep attacking you. You also want to watch out for the fireball bar thing. It's not that big of a threat on the first stage of this boss fight, but it can be very troubling in the second phase. But luckily we defeated him. And he exploded. So now let's go get our 5th Grand Star. It's so shiny, and it's yellow, and it has 2 eyeballs. Well, so do I, but I'm not yellow. It's super shiny. It is a Grand Star! It's so shiny. That's the 5th Grand Star. I had a feeling you could do it, except it's a 6th world. You know that monster's going to put up an even stronger fight now. So let's get those power stars and save your special one. The big fight awaits. The home is yours, Captain. And with that, we're gonna end this video off here. So, thank you guys for watching this video of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And until next time, we'll gear to you. Oh yeah.